What's up, sports fans? What's up, world? This is MC Ron with his co-host.
It's Kenneth.
And we are keeping it 10 toes down. We are the sports podcast that isn't all about those fake and false narratives. Like that false narrative, as I told you all, about Iowa being a number 2 team. I told y'all that they were false. I told y'all that we beat ourselves the other week. I told y'all. And guess what? They got their behinds whooped. They got I'm sorry, but they got their asses whooped by Purdue. Thank you, Purdue. Give a hand. I'm gonna give a hand to y'all for beating the brakes off of Iowa. People rating them number 2. Everybody's like, "Oh, they're the best team in the Big Ten." Oh, yeah, all you Iowa fans were feeling so good about yourselves, about beating us. Oh, y'all feeling so good about yourselves, and once again, y'all beat our backup quarterback who couldn't make a 5-yard pass consistently. Come on, man, get out of here. I'm sorry. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that game far too much. I really did. I was really salty, KJ. I was really salty about Penn State losing. Huh?
Yeah, that was this really was like a pseudo revenge game for you.
It wasn't, and like Purdue came through. Like Purdue came through just like a few years ago, how they came through, like what it was like 2018, 2019 when they destroyed Ohio State. I love that game too. I love that game. But we're gonna talk about a little bit of football later. Right now, we're talking about little NBA basketball. The basketball season is now started. It's in full effect. So, KJ, what are some of your takeaways for the first games we saw?
Well, first of all, shout out to Giannis and all of them for getting the first game of the season, for winning the first game of the season, and that was a ring ceremony and everything like that. And I don't know if y'all peeped them rings, but them rings was nice. They was very nice, and they had a little part where you could like detach the top of it and wear it as a necklace. I was like, bro, that's fire. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. So the boy KD went off. Giannis went off as usual. But I know this is the first game, and I'm not trying to like make too much of an inference on these, but like, bro. Ooh, man, I think the Milwaukee, they might be on one. I think, and Giannis too. Giannis was out here making like mid-range shots. I think he might have made a 3. I was like, whoa, yeah, he was 1 for 4 from 3. So I was like, whoa, if this man out here start making jump shots, they really gonna be untouchable, because not only like you got Giannis, Middleton, Holiday, and all of them like that. They just won a championship, but they're also a top 5 defensive team. And they gonna grind you out for the whole game. So if Brooklyn got to go to Milwaukee again for a 7-game series, boy, I hope they ate their Wheaties before that, because they gonna need it.
I mean, I'm sorry, Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. I hope he's all right. I know he got injured in the game because he couldn't play for the rest of the game. But I apologize to you all. I thought Brooklyn was going to come into your house and blow you out by 20 plus. I really did. I honestly did. And guess what? They blew them out by 20 plus. I mean,
by 23.
Yeah. So they flipped the script on me, and hey, guess what? That's why they play the games, and that's why the Milwaukee Bucks are the reigning defending NBA champions. I guess because I think there were a lot of sports fans that were like me, that they thought the Brooklyn was going to come in there and beat them, because the fact of during the playoff series, people would say that the Milwaukee Bucks got lucky. The foot was on the line, KD's foot was on the line, and and it was a 2 instead of a 3, because if it was a 3, a lot of people were saying, hey, they would have won. Who knows? There was about 2-3 seconds left. Who knows? They might have would have lobbed it up to Giannis and he would have. Who knows? Either
Slammed
way,
on somebody.
yeah, exactly.
Speaking of slams, hold on. Did you see that? Did you see I was one of the first plays. I think Claxton tried to yam on Giannis.
Oh yeah, and he blocked.
Hey, don't do that, bro. Don't ever do that again.
There's a reason why this man was. I was like, there's a reason why this man was a defensive player of the year. Like one of the 3 players that won a MVP and a defensive player of the year in the same season. The other 2's being MJ and Hakeem Olajuwon. Like,
yeah, you trying to raise up on him? No.
So, but Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks, they really, really impressed me. They proved me wrong. I'm here to say that they proved me wrong. I said they were going to get blown up by 20 plus, and guess what? They blew the Brooklyn Nets out by 20 plus. And I do not want to hear any excuses for Kevin Durant. I don't want to hear, oh, Kyrie didn't play. He had James Harden.
They still got Harden, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, you have James Harden. You have a good bench with Patty Mills, LaMarcus Aldridge
coming off.
Exactly, LaMarcus Aldridge going to provide you with like a few like 10 quality minutes. Also, Blake Griffin, who's better in the role coming off the bench. Like you've got a squad there. You've got Claxton there. You got who else? So many. I can't even.
They got Millsap, Aldridge. They got Bruce Brown. Honestly, actually, was surprising to me because he didn't play. That's one of their. I think that's one of their 2 guards. He's like one of their like defensive stoppers, and that man barely played. He played.
Exactly.
Got no points.
Exactly. He's an X factor for me. So they have a team even without Kyrie. Kyrie's just an overkill. So they have enough. They have enough even without Kyrie to win a championship. So I don't want to hear any. And anyways, I'm keeping the 10 toes down here. Kevin Durant pretty much got a lot of his stats in the fourth quarter when the game was kind of. It was kind of not in the balance anymore. I mean, it was. I know they were trying to make a little run, but it was basically a foregone conclusion that the Bucks were going to win. So,
and the crazy part is, like the unsung heroes of Milwaukee. Like, okay, yeah, you got they starters or whatever like that, but did y'all see that boy? Them boys Connaughton and Nora come out of nowhere. Like, what? Out here making clutch shots, and I remember. I think Connaughton dunked on somebody. I know he dunked. I don't know if it was on somebody, but I was just like, whoa, like. Where y'all boys coming from?
Who says white man can't jump? Talking about Pat Connaughton.
Who says white man?
Right. Yeah. No, but
Connaughton got an extra bone in his foot, huh?
Exactly. All right, but also another thing I want to talk about from these first NBA games is everybody overreacting to the Lakers losing. Okay,
I knew the Lakers were going to lose.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that the Lakers lost. I guess that was just me. To be perfectly honest, I was actually more surprised that they had the lead in the game.
Yeah,
I kind of felt that. I thought the game was going to go where I thought Golden State was going to basically maintain a lead throughout the whole entire game. I thought they would probably get up by like 10 or 12, and then the Lakers would probably make a mini run, and then the Warriors would probably get back up by 10 or 12, 13, something like that. And I thought the Warriors would win by like 8. Like, I'm not shocked that the Lakers lost that first game. Of course, I saw it happening. You basically got a whole different team now.
Literally,
like you literally outside of LeBron and Anthony Davis, but a lot of those pieces are all new. Now I understand that Dwight Howard and Rajon Rondo are coming back to the Lakers, but they haven't played with a guy like a Russell, a guy like Malik Monk, Kent Bazemore, who else? DeAndre Jordan. You see, like you've got it.
Yep.
So you're basically trying to usher in a new team, and you're expecting it to go well within the first game. Like a lot of these pieces have not played together.
They probably won't be
like
good till like after midway, honestly, because they still got to
yeah,
gel.
exactly. Pieces got to just like people automatically assume, hey, these players are automatically gonna. And of course, sports media and like, oh my god, the Lakers in trouble. Oh my god. Of course, you got people like Skip Bayless in the world, like, hey, look, ha ha ha, yeah, LeBron, yeah, look, LeBron and his team sucks. I'm like, huh, wait a minute,
Skip
hold
Bayless
on,
is such a
like,
hater. I love him so much, but he's such a hater.
but I'm like, and he I saw a internet personality say this. I don't know if y'all ever heard of the Kid Gowie, and he was talking about how people were like saying Russell Westbrook is garbage because he only scored 9 points and all that, but he pointed out how people were saying that at the beginning of last season and the season before that with Houston, and then halfway through, all of a sudden he started hitting his stride, and then averaging the triple doubles and stuff like that, and then people were saying, "Oh my God, look how amazing Russell Westbrook is!"
Right.
So, and I'm like, people, give things time.
Stop being so really reactionary, bro?
That's the way. But
if it drizzle outside, that does not mean a hurricane is coming.
But listen, that's the way sports media is nowadays. Everything's so reactionary. Like everybody's got to get their takes out. Like after just that one game, like hello, just let things build up.
And then Warriors, like, the two pieces that have been there before, LeBron and Anthony Davis, they both scored over 30 points. They both had a double-double. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, you got LeBron and AD going off and everything like that. Once everybody else gels and everything like that, honestly, I think they should probably make Westbrook come off the bench. But
so why do you believe Westbrook? Well, I think we already talked about.
Okay, the thing is, man, like you have LeBron. LeBron is up there in age, even though he's still, to me, the best player in the NBA ever, still, and the best player right now. He's gonna him and AD. He's older and AD is like injury prone. So like you want somebody who like can come off the bench and give them like relief time or whatever like that. Even though like obviously Westbrook is not gonna relieve AD at his position. They have other big men for that. But still, like imagine like, okay, say if you have maybe not Rondo because LeBron can be the point guard. Say you take out Westbrook and you put like a Malik Monk in there, or you put an Avery Bradley in there, who they just claimed off the waivers right before the game. You know what I mean? That can be one of your wing defenders, defensive stoppers. So like take Westbrook, put him on the bench and have him go stupid nuts with Melo and everybody else who coming off the bench, bro. I think that'll be so much better because like it's really like you wouldn't even lose a step. And then you can have Westbrook. Westbrook wouldn't even have to jail because he can just come off and do the stuff that he's been doing, getting his maybe not triple doubles, you know what I'm saying? But like coming off the bench and just going wild and tiring the defense out. And then once the other team tired because they've been trying to keep up with this bulldog of a Westbrook coming in, then you got, LeBron checking back in. Like, bro, they honestly, I feel Westbrook, he's from LA and he's still a great player, so he's not gonna come off the bench. But if that man came off the bench, the Lakers really would be unstoppable.
That actually makes a lot of sense. The problem with that is, what about Rondo?
That's what I was saying. I was going to say put Rondo in the starting lineup, but you don't need Rondo and LeBron. I mean, I guess it would be good to have I don't think you need two floor generals on the court at the same time. And I don't think you can have like Rondo with Westbrook per se, because Westbrook kind of not needs, but is going to want to have the ball in his hand. So, I mean, I would rather have Rondo be the faltering piece than this mega superstar you paying all this money coming in. You know what I'm saying? Being a faltering piece, because he's one of the biggest pieces. Like, if they win a championship, he's going to be one of the biggest pieces, one of the biggest reasons as to why. So that's just my take. I feel like Westbrook should probably come off the bench if he can't jail. But if he can start in jail, hey, more power to him.
I think eventually he will start gelling. I think Frank Vogel, this is going to be a huge coaching job for him, because he's going to have to figure out how to get all these pieces on the floor and to make sure they get enough minutes and to make sure, as you said, they gel together. But I think he'll be able to figure it out. I think he'll be able to do that. And my whole thing is not last night, the other night, the fact that both Anthony Davis and LeBron James nearly went 40 minutes in the game. You do not want that in the regular season.
First game.
You want them only playing really throughout the regular season. You don't want them going past like 31, 32 minutes. Actually, if that, to be perfectly honest.
Honestly, I would play LeBron and them maybe like 33 minutes. That sounds really good. 34 might be pushing it, but then again, you got all these other pieces you can just rotate. So, less than that probably would be good.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like you might want, because LeBron's getting up there in age, especially you've seen he's been injured more, and Anthony Davis is always injury prone. That's why I'm saying you want the both of them really probably under 30 minutes each, especially throughout the regular season. Now in the playoffs, that's go crazy.
Go.
Yeah. But honestly, throughout the regular season, that's why you got a Rondo. That's why you got a Russell Westbrook. That's why you got a Carmelo Anthony.
That's why you picked up Dwight. That's why you picked up DeAndre Jordan. Like,
exactly.
Come on, bro.
So honestly, I think the Lakers might, if you're trying to preserve LeBron and Anthony Davis for the playoffs, the reason why you got these extra pieces, so then you can do like a load management thing. So you can say, hey, LeBron, AD, you're not playing this game. Because honestly, I want to see the Lakers do that. Say, hey, like sit LeBron and AD out for like a couple of games because you're trying to preserve them from the playoffs, and you're like, hey, all right, well, let's see what our other pieces can do, because this is why we got them. So then these two can rest and be as healthy for the playoffs. Because if LeBron and AD are not healthy for the playoffs, the Lakers will not win a championship. Point blank. Period. I don't care how you want to spin it. I don't care if you say, hey, what if Russell Westbrook? No. If LeBron and AD are not 100% healthy by the time the playoffs happen, I don't care what Russell's doing. I don't care what DeAndre Jordan's doing. I don't care what Malik. I don't care what Carmelo's doing. I don't care. They will not win a championship.
Hey, Melo, we don't need you out here pump faking from the free throw line, bro. You can't do that. You're not a spectator at the game, bro. You're not finna just fake like you going on the court and shoot at the All-Star game, bro. Like.
But also, one thing I also like to mention is my Wizards. We won. Something else.
This man came on a podcast to talk about the Wizards.
Exactly. No, we won.
Shout out to y'all because y'all did get that dub.
Yeah, we won. No. It is not about. It was about the score we won. It was 98-83. We actually held a team under 90 points. I didn't see that. Like, I don't know when the last time we did that.
Yeah.
Like for those of you listening, y'all need to understand how bad our defense has been like for the past 3-4 seasons. Like even the worst offensive team ended up scoring over 110 points on us. So the fact that we were able to keep a team under 90, our new coach Wes Unseld Jr. I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I'm mad I didn't. It's all right. I'm gonna see with my sports app on my cable if I could watch all Wizards games throughout the season. But anyway, yeah, good job for the first game. You had a team under 90. That is a major improvement from Scott Brooks, which I knew it from the beginning. We hired him. I knew it was a stupid hiring. I said it, and never mind. Get off of that. But
speaking of new coaches, bro, y'all watched that? Well, I know y'all watched that New York game because that was a nationally televised game.
I did.
I'm sorry. I was excited for that one. That like just because it was like New York and Boston. I am not one to root for New York, but New York versus Boston, I am most definitely rooting for New York because I really do not like Boston teams. That shit went to excuse my language. That stuff went to 2 overtimes, bro. Jaylen Brown had 46 points and a regulation 3 at the end to tie it up to go to what's it called? Oh,
Jaylen show what he's made of, why he is the the number 2 option, the solid number 2 option, well, all-star option for the Boston Celtics. And Jason Tatum, who's supposed to be that number 1 option, didn't shots. Well, like I said, I didn't watch the game, but I saw he shot 7 for 30. This man was putting up a brick house.
But did you? The one more point I want to make about this specific team is y'all remember we was hounding Schroeder. Schroeder thought he was gonna get 120 million. Did y'all see Schroeder in that game, bro? Ain't no way in the ham sandwich that man getting 120. No, buddy, he did not play well. I don't know what happened to his jump shot. It looked ugly. It looked unprofessional. Like, bruh, Schroeder, nah, get it together, dog.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder. We told. Still fire your agent. You really could. You could have 80. Honestly, you could have $84 million right now. Still sucking, but
but sucking with more money than you had last year.
Exactly. You could have $84 million. Now you only have 5. Anyways, and you're further proving the point why you're not worth 100 million. It is what it is. Whatever. Also, but something interesting I saw this week. Talking, we're still continuing talking about basketball, but they're talking about who's a better dunker. They were talking about better dunker between Zach Lavine and Vince Carter, like prime Vince Carter.
That's the conversation.
Yes, yeah, that was the conversation I saw. Like I said, I look at sports.
Come on,
that is honestly perfect, because I look at sports, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, and everybody. I think I saw this one on TikTok or wherever I saw it. Either way, it was still a bad take. I'm like, how is this even a debate? Don't get me wrong. Zach Lavine is
the best, not only the best dunker ever. I ain't gonna say ever. Okay, I'll say ever. The best dunker ever and the best in-game dunker ever. Like,
exactly.
Most people only doing like regular dunks in game. This man is going 360 behind the legs, over the backboard, through the crowd. Like, somehow he's out of bounds, but he's still inbound. Like, this man, you talking about Zach Lavine? Now look, I love Zach Lavine. Zach Lavine just dropped 34. Shout out to that man. Shout out to the team. But over Vince Carter, my Tar Heel great. Y'all can sit down with that. Hey, y'all need to go drink y'all some milk and cookies before bed, buddy.
I mean, did you see that Olympic dunk? I'm like you said, one of the 2000s babies. I really feel like it was a bunch of 2000s babies. This is why. Like, I'm like,
if you seen it on TikTok, it's got to be 2000s babies.
Yeah, I'm like a whole bunch, all these 2000s babies who haven't seen people like a Vince Carter or a Ray Allen in his prime, or like all these great players, or like a Tracy McGrady, they haven't seen like a Melo in his prime. Because there was another thing I saw. I think they were talking about
in the prime.
I think they were saying it was a bunch of players, and
you talking about that 75-year team?
No, it wasn't a 75-year team. It was, I really forgot, but they were taking, I forgot, somebody over Prime Melo, and I was like, like I said, one of the 2000s babies. Like, have y'all seen Prime Melo? This man was giving LeBron James buckets.
Not only LeBron James buckets. If you were born after. Let me see. I'm gonna age myself a little bit. I was born in 94, y'all. If you were born after 98, I need y'all to go on YouTube. I know y'all know how to work the internet at this point. I need y'all to go on YouTube, and I need y'all to Google Carmelo Anthony versus Kobe Bryant highlights. I don't need to say nothing else. Go do that. Go this y'all homework. Go come back and tell the teacher what y'all learned.
Also, I want you to just look up just Tracy McGrady.
They left him off the 75 team too. I think they've left off Dwight and Vince Carter and Mutombo.
I can see why. I can see
Mutombo, but Vince, y'all left the best dunker.
The problem is, I think the problem is with Vince is that I think his dunks overshadowed how great of a player he actually was.
Yeah. Because when you
And,
think of Vince Carter, you think about dunking, but this man can shoot threes. This man can pass. This man can rebound. Like he's really an all around great, all time player.
like in his prime, this man was averaging anywhere from like 26, 27, 28 points. Like I don't know, was there a season he averaged 30? I don't remember, but this man was averaging 25 plus in his prime. Like he was a scorer. Like he just wasn't a dunker. He was a scorer. He was he was a basketball player. But the thing is, he was such a brilliant and amazing dunker that kind of overshadowed him. Like, but he was a basketball. He was a ball player. Like, come
It's
on.
just like with Ray Allen. Like people only know Ray Allen for shooting threes, but y'all don't know Ray Allen for dunking either. Ray Allen was out there dunking like crazy. Ray Allen was out here assisting and rebounding and getting steals and doing all this other crazy stuff. But again,
Exactly, Ray Allen. Like I said, prime Ray
know.
Allen. They don't know Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's
Jesus Shuttlesworth.
Like that was prime Ray Allen. Like if you know about Jesus Shuttlesworth, yeah, that's prime Ray Allen.
Your
Right there.
peers if you know about Jesus Shuttlesworth now.
Like, cause this man was giving you buckets. Like this man was putting the ball on the floor. Like you said, KJ. Like a lot of the newer fans only know him from just spotting up shooting threes. But this man was putting the ball on the floor, giving you buckets. Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's all I have to tell you. But going back to our original conversation, I'm like, how I understand Zach Lavine's a brilliant dunker, but he's not. There's Zach Lavine, and then there's a whole nother level which Vince Carter is on, like that only a guy like talking about dunking wise that Michael Jordan can touch. Only Michael Jordan touches that.
Yeah, honestly, and they both came from North Carolina. Shout out.
Exactly. You wouldn't see that. That's the basketball factory right there.
Nah, no cap. It's a lot of people don't know came from UNC. Jerry Stackhouse, like I give you names now, but just for time's sake, I'm not gonna do all that.
Like you said, James Worthy. Come on, basketball factory.
Worthy? Come on, man.
The basketball factory. But yeah. 2000s babies, y'all gotta do your homework on y'all basketball.
Cut it out, bro, before I come over here and take my belt off.
Exactly, or really on sports period. But let's focus on basketball, football. Though. But anyway, we're leaving the NBA. We're leaving basketball. We're gonna go on to the gridiron. We're talking about the NFL. The NFL Week 6. NFL's Week 6. We did NFL Week 6 just passed us. We're recording this on a Thursday, so the Thursday night game is actually getting ready. Actually, it's starting right now. We're in Week 7, but we want to talk about Week 6.
As we go.
Exactly. So we want to talk about Week 6. I think I went 4-2 again. So once again, I went 4-2 again. My habit of picking Cowboys to win. It was once again. Browns got a touchdown. They're up 7-0.
Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. We listening to you.
But yeah, once again, my habit of picking Dallas to win. Well, I guess basically I'm the Cowboys' good luck charm because every single time I pick them to win, they have won. And once again, last week I picked them to win, and they have won again. There's a part of me that really wants to start picking them to lose, but the thing is, I think the magic won't work. You see,
it only works if you're not being a hater.
Exactly. So Cowboys fans, I'm your good luck charm. I am single-handedly the reason why you are successful this season. Me, a Washington football team fan.
Not that. Not Trayvon Diggs.
No,
not C.
me.
Lamb.
Me.
And C. Ron.
Exactly. No, but I went 4-2. So KJ, what are some of your reactions from this past week?
Well, I gotta be a little selfish and start out today with myself. I'm disappointed in myself because this is the first time. What you say? You went 4-2. This is the first time I've lost. I picked 2 games wrong since like week 1. Let me fact check myself. Excuse me, week 2. But outside of that, I mean, reactions is everywhere, bro. Um, I don't know where you want me to start. I could start with Buffalo. I could start with Baltimore. Let's start with Dallas since that's what we talking about. Um, that boy again, C.D. Lamb, Dak, Trayvon Diggs, they went nuts. Dak had 445 yards, 3 touchdowns. I think he had a pick. CD though, I don't know who to give the game ball to, whether it's C.D. Lamb or Trayvon Diggs, because yeah, Trayvon Diggs. I think he one play on on I think his name is Kendrick Bourne. On Kendrick Bourne, Kendrick Bourne had one reception for 75 yards and a touchdown, and that was the only time Trayvon Diggs was on him. I think Trayvon Diggs tried to. I think he tried to. He had an interception before that he took back. If I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
But I think that time he probably was just smelling himself a little too much and try to jump the route and what's that man mac and cheese. he Yeah, he tried to. He just threaded the needle and it went 75 yards. I know they was lucky because if they didn't have that touchdown, they wouldn't have had to go to overtime. But CD iced the game for him. Not only did he have the game winning touchdown, but he also had 149 yards, 2 touchdowns, y'all. 149, 2 touchdowns. Shout out to that boy.
Boo! I hate you, Cowboys. I hate you. I hate your whole team.
Either one, baby.
Y'all have won 5 in a row. Do I gotta say something good about the? I don't want to.
No, we can move on.
I really don't.
That's pretty much all it was in that game. Because I mean, New England ain't do too much. Yeah, they forced the overtime. But I think we all knew that Dallas was gonna win that game.
I mean, the game was closer than I expected. I picked the Cowboys to win 30-13. I thought it was going to be a double-digit win for the Cowboys, and so props to the Patriots for really giving the Cowboys a game. Y'all could have won the game. I would have been happy to have been wrong. I would have been happy to be 3-3, but y'all got to do that. And what's even worse, the Cowboys are now on a bye week, which means I can't pick them to lose. So. Anyway, whatever. Game was fine. Cowboys won. I'm not gonna say anything good about the Cowboys. Yes, I will stay a Cowboys hater. That's what I do. That's what I am.
We could talk about Tampa Bay whooping Philly, if that'll make you feel bad.
I mean that game was the Philly actually made it close. They made it close in the end. They did. They made it close. Yeah, they made it close, but they got 2 of those. They really wasn't garbage time touchdowns because, like I said, the game was still in the bounds. They made the game a lot. I think they won. Then the Bucks win 29-22.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought the Bucks were going to win by 2 touchdowns. I thought what's going to happen is the Bucks were going to be up like 31-10, and then the Eagles were going to get a garbage time touchdown in that way, but. The Eagles hung tough in the fourth quarter, but still, what's going on with Jalen Hurts? That's my whole question. Huh?
What'd you say?
Yeah, I think we were both about to talk about Jalen Hurts, so you go ahead.
Yeah. I wanted to see more from Jalen Hurts. I mean, he playing for Philly, so it's only so much he can do. I really I either want Philly to be better, or I want them to free my man from the shackles of Philadelphia, because I feel like if they don't do better, if they don't get a better team around him, he's just gonna be wasted talent. Like he ain't do too much this game because they played Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? So again, another game we ain't nobody really think that Philly was gonna win outside of Philly fans and people who had Brady and Tampa Bay. But that man had 115 passing yards. I could have did that, but now he did have two rushing touchdowns, so I'll give him his credit for that. You know what I'm saying? He put the team on his back twice. Really, he had 3 touchdowns, but 2 rushes. So, but yeah, outside of that, boy, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And the score was actually 28-22. I was looking back at 28, not 29-22. It's 28-22. They made it close, but guess what? Great fighting back though, Philly. Yeah, I am kind of disappointed in Jalen Hurts. I thought he was going to be a little bit better as a passer this season so far. So far, we haven't seen that. I don't know if that's on the receiving core. I don't know if that's on the offensive coordinator, the head coach, or even on Jalen himself. It might be a combination of all of that.
Right.
Yeah. So, uh, great job, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Y'all took care of business. Y'all did what I expected y'all to do. But
Another 5-1 team.
It might be a Super Bowl repeat. Who knows? Next game I want to talk about is the Seahawks versus the Steelers. I saw the second half of this. I saw part.
You missed the first half.
No, I didn't miss the first half. I missed like the first quarter. I saw the second quarter, and I was just seeing the Steelers just beating down on the Seahawks, and then in the second half, I was like, completely different team. Like I don't know what kind of halftime speech that Pete Carroll gave them, but it was a good one because they tied the ball. It was the tie. It was a tie ball game at the end of regulation, but then Geno Smith made a costly turnover. I'm gonna give that more to T.J. Watt than Geno because he was trying to run out and get a few yards for either like a first down, and then T.J. Watt just made a spectacular play. I'm gonna give that more to T.J. Watt. So, but yeah,
the first half, man, it was. See, I think Seattle was doing pretty straight. Like they ran the ball, like they had 144 rushing yards. I just think that again, at the end, I'm gonna credit Pittsburgh for two things. I'm not really gonna talk about Seattle because they don't have Russell Wilson, so Geno Smith can only do what he is capable of doing. So I really don't expect him to win too many games, as I predicted in the first episode. But yeah, I mean Seattle was running, but again, that next half, Pittsburgh tightened up. Deontay Johnson, he okay. I'm gonna say this. He didn't have too many yards. He only had 71 yards, but it seemed like every time they needed somebody to catch the ball, that man Deontay Johnson was open. He was there. And I was like, I don't even know who this man was, but I was just like, hey, shout out to him, bro. He really making a name for himself. He's trying to earn that game check. Claypool was terrible. Absolutely atrocious.
I thought Claypool was going to have a better season this season so far. He really hasn't had that sort of season I thought he was going to have this season. But
he acting like Juju, no?
Yeah, but great job fighting Seahawks. Great game. I was tired getting up from work on Monday because of that game, but guess what? I enjoyed every minute of it. Well, of the second half, let's just say that. So the next game I would like to talk about is the Bills at Titans. That the Bills the Titans proved me wrong. I thought the Bills were going to win this game 24-21, and it was a pretty high scoring game. Yeah, I had the right point spread. Wrong team. I mean,
it'd be like that sometimes.
Hey, but King Henry really showed himself once again. This man, King Henry, is on I'm gonna call him King Henry. This man is on a tear.
I don't know if y'all remember last week, but I told y'all he was gonna have 3 touchdowns. And what he get?
3 touchdowns.
3 of them things. 3 carved turkeys, baby.
Ryan Tannehill, you have the easiest job in the world. All you have to do is hand the ball.
Hey, but really though, I saw this post that said Derrick Henry is the person that back in the day everybody on Madden used to create when they made my player. That is so true. So Tannehill's job is very easy, bro. He just got to hand it to him and watch him go off for everything. The last 5 games. Let me get this to y'all right quick, and I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm sorry. The last 5 games, the first 5 games of Derrick Henry. Game 1, he had 182 yards, 3 touchdowns. Game 2, he only had 113, but that's still a lot to run for. Game 3, 174 and a touch, 130, 3 touches, and 143 and 3 touches. Who is this man? What did his mama feed him growing up? Ham hocks? Whole cows? People? Like, what the heck, bro? This man out here running over grown behind men with children to feed. Like, it's crazy.
This man, you think you're a grown man? No, Derrick Henry is a grown man.
Bro, Derrick Henry's. I'm not even, I know he's a running back, and they they use their legs and everything like that. But Derrick Henry's arms are like the size of like they bigger. They got to be bigger than my torso. Like if I put both my arms side by side to each other, they're probably bigger than that too. Like dang.
Derrick Henry, you once again. I'm sorry, you are the best running back in football. I know. Yeah. I said it was Christian McCaffrey. I thought he was going to have that resurgence season where he was going to establish himself as the best running back in football. But right now it's Derrick Henry, and it's probably not even close. I'm sorry, it's Derrick Henry, and who else?
Christian would be up there. Like I would say he'd be like number 2 if he stayed healthy. But even if he was like healthy and didn't miss no games, he would be excruciatingly like crucial to Carolina. But like Derrick Henry, bro, nah. I would pick Derrick Henry over anybody, sheerly off of his size. Like, bro,
he literally is just you. Ryan Tannehill has he's a child of the road. Just here you go, Derrick. All right, run.
They would have lost though if Josh didn't slip on that 4th and 1. They definitely would have lost.
So, but the next game, I'm not going to the. I'm going to say the Chargers and Ravens for last. The next game I want to talk about is the Cardinals at Browns. Another game I picked wrong. I didn't see this ass whooping happening. I mean, I thought it was going to get close, especially when the Browns did that Hail Mary and they got it. I thought, okay, this game might be close. I didn't watch the game, but I saw the highlights, and I thought like when I saw it during halftime, the Browns might make this close. Oh no. That was the last time. That was the last time they scored all game. Like the Cardinals are constantly proving me wrong. Every single time I think they're going to lose, I'm picking them to lose. They win. So
I don't even know the next time that they can lose. Oh, okay. So next week they play the Texans. After that they got Green Bay, then the Niners. So they could lose at Green Bay. But if they don't lose at Green Bay, bro, like they got the Niners, they got Carolina, which I have them losing. I mean, I have them winning. I think before the season started, I thought Carolina wasn't going to win that game. They got Seattle, the Bears. Like they got 2 more tough games.
Yeah, this Arizona team has really, really surprised me the first 6 games. But I'm not going to tell them, hey, I'm not going to say, hey, they're going to win the NFC Championship. I'm not going to say they're going to go to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to say they're going to win the Super Bowl. All right, they're not Cowboys fans. But they have definitely surprised me. They surprised me once again with this game. And Kyler Murray's an MVP candidate. They've got a really good defense. They've got a really good offense. It's like it's all finally coming together for Cliff Kingsbury. So shout out to him too, because he might this season might be the first one he has a winning record in. And that's because I don't think college or pros. You have to fact check. I think you have to fact check me on this, but I think he's never had a winning season as a head coach, college or pros. Like, so.
But this though, talk about Cliff Kingsbury. Okay, we know that we just got done talking about like how Arizona was whooping Cleveland behind, right?
Yeah.
Arizona whooped Cleveland behind. Cliff Kingsbury couldn't even coach. He didn't even coach that game. The quarterback coach wasn't even there. Chandler Jones wasn't there. Like they had so many people who got corona that week, bro. And like you still got whooped. I understand that, like, Baker went out, he dislocated his shoulder, and they missing both their running backs. I don't want to hear that excuse because you already know how my Ravens are coming. So I don't want to hear no excuses. Excuses are tools for those who know. But bro, you missing the head coach, quarterback coach, and their best defensive player. And y'all get shellacked. Y'all got to do better.
This is why I told you I did not believe in the Browns of being a contender. There was too many bad signs for me, too many bad signs. And this is once again another bad sign. So the last game from last week, we got the Ravens, your Ravens.
Yes, sir. Flock.
Against the Chargers and that another ass whooping. So I'm gonna let you talk about this, KJ.
we did not see this one coming, bro. At all. I thought like I was really scared about this game. Like I was like, man, like I know Baltimore at home, but I don't know what type of Lamar I'm gonna get. Is he gonna run it? Is he gonna pass it? Are we gonna be able to keep up with Herbert, bro? Okay, so I love play on words if y'all can't tell, but our abbreviation is BAL. So that sounds ball. We was ball dominant, buddy. We again rushed over 100 yards. I wish we would have 2 weeks ago. I wish we would have kept that streak because we would have been this would have been like 46 games. We killed time of possession 38 minutes to 21. We held Herbert under 150 yards, bro. We held the Chargers to under 16 points. That's only the second time that's happened since Herbert been they started. We almost rushed for 200 in all three running backs that we picked up this year, since all three of our running backs was hurt, scored a touchdown. Now Lamar Jackson, he didn't like throw too well. He didn't throw bad, but like it was just a total offensive, defensive, special teams, just a great game. Like very good complimentary football. Let me double check the score for y'all one time because I know we had them. They had like 6 points. And we had what, 30 something? No, we didn't.
34. It was 34-6.
34-6. I want to meet the man who saw that coming. I need to shake his hand. I want him to pick my lottery numbers. What? That's crazy, bro. Shout out to them boys. 5-1.
Yeah.
What was it, five games in a row?
Yeah. Definitely shout out to the Ravens. I did not see that coming. I did not see that 34-6 ass whooping, as I said, coming. I really didn't. And the Baltimore Ravens took it to the LA Chargers. Also, special shout out to Le'Veon Bell for getting the touchdown. And it just really shows you that with the Baltimore running game, it's just a plug and play running game. As long as Lamar Jackson is there, they're going to be able to run with any single running back that you like. I would be able to get at least like 50 yards. So no matter what, as long as they have Lamar Jackson there, they're going to have a good running game. So shout out to the Ravens. I let you already talk about them, KJ. So I'm not going to add on to them. They're 5-1. I think they are. Are they first in the NFC North? I believe so.
Actually, they did a playoff picture, like an early week. What is it? Week 7 playoff picture. Yeah. It's I'm gonna start from the bottom and go to the top. You would have the Steelers at the number 7 seed. Okay, I'm sorry. You would have the Steelers at the Chargers. Then you would have you would have Vegas at Tennessee. You would have the Bengals at Buffalo, and then you would have my team, the Baltimore Ravens, number 1, number 1 seed. So yes, not only do we lead our division, but we also lead the conference.
Woo! And everybody was overreacting.
So that would be exactly. That would be a great Super Bowl. I would love to see that.
And everyone was overreacting after week 1, as everybody always does.
Monsoons.
Now we're going on to our weekly pick 6. So we're coming up on NFL week 7. We got 6 games we're going to pick we got 6 games we're going to pick from week 7. So we got first thing, we got Colts at 49ers. Who are you picking, KJ?
Okay, let's see. Trey Lance is hurt. Jimmy Garoppolo is coming back. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is a terrible quarterback. And they're at home. I'm really looking at Indiana. I don't know why my eyes are just focused on this on the screen. So I'm going to pick Indiana. I don't even know. Honestly, these scores are kind of really hard to pick this week. I don't know these scores. So I'm going to go Indiana like 20, 23, 24-23. I'm going to just give them a point because that's a tough one.
Indiana. It's Indianapolis, man.
It's what I say, right. Indiana? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we ain't talking about college, man. We ain't talking about college. But I'm gonna give 49ers 24-21. I think it's gonna be a close game. I got 49ers by a field goal. I was just gonna keep it that way.
I'm sorry. I don't like to renege. But Indiana, yeah, the Colts just they just lost their starting safety. I'm actually gonna switch my picks and go to San Fran. Still 24-23.
Gotcha. All right, so next game I got the Saints at Seahawks. Russell Wilson.
Thought we were switching sports, man.
No, man, they gotta get different names, man. But no, Russell Wilson is still out. Yeah, Russell Wilson is still out for the Seahawks. So, but I still think, Geno Smith has really impressed me these last two games. He really has. Like, even against the Steelers, like they were down like 17-0, but he kept on fighting, kept on playing. And also shout out to that Seahawks running game. They might have found something, just say. But so I think this game's going to be a close game, but I'm going to choose the Saints to win it 27-20. I have this one I may be wrong with, but I'm going to stick with the Saints winning 27-20.
I like the same thing, bro. 27-20. Saints.
Oh, you said 27-20 Saints. Wow, we actually had the same score.
Yeah, I like the exact same thing.
So, Chiefs at Titans. This is one of the revenge game. This is a rematch of the AFC Championship last year. So, who do you got, KJ?
Yeah. I don't look. We were just talking about light rain and tsunamis. I don't want to like do too much, but like, bro, that Kansas City defense is terrible. And I just gave y'all Derrick Henry last 5 games. So yeah, Tennessee. I got Tennessee probably. I really think they're gonna control the time of possession. They might turn over Kansas City a couple times. So maybe I'll say, woo, okay. Y'all gonna get on me for this. I'm gonna say 24-17. I think Kansas City only.
Listen. I'm right there with you with the. I guess this is gonna be an upset because a lot of people still always gonna feel like the Chiefs are favored because after the Chiefs beat my team and everybody's saying, oh, the Chiefs are back. No, our team sucks. But that game made me so mad. I'm like, but we're not talking about week 6 anymore. I got Chiefs losing against the Titans. I think this game's gonna be close though, because I'm not sure about the Titans defense. I mean, I think they should be better, but
they're okay. Like they're serviceable defense.
Yeah, but I still think the Patrick Mahomes will probably put up a couple points. So I got Titans winning 31-28. So, but I'm gonna save the Bengals and Ravens for last. You gotta say.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Eagles versus the Raiders. I still don't know. I don't know what's going. As I said, I don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts and the whole Eagles offense. I feel like the Eagles defense is actually good. I just think that their offense hinders the defense because when the offense is not good and the defense is out a whole bunch of time, like for the majority of the game, of course they're going to look worse because they're going to get tired. So I think the Raiders are going to win this. I think it's going to be by double digits. So I got the Raiders winning this 30-20.
Wow, bro. You said the Raiders winning 30-20?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Usually I have my picks made before we record. This week, again, I'm picking them as we go. So it's really funny that you said 30-20 because I have 30-20, but Philly, won. Yeah, my boy Jalen Hurts ain't gonna let me down. He can't keep doing this to me. 30-20 Philly.
I'm sorry.
Why are we on the same wave today, man?
Hey, man, keep your 10 toes down. Hey. This is why this is why we host this podcast. But the next game we got another revenge game. Texans at Cardinals.
Woo!
All right, we got a couple of former Texans players in DeAndre Hopkins and J.J. Watt. I bet you they wish they had those two right now. But
yeah, absolutely.
They wish they had a quarterback right now. Sorry.
They wish they had a new organization at this point, bro.
Honestly. Also, real quick side note. I know we're playing games, but any update on Deshaun Watson? Are they trading him, or he's just sitting at home?
Bro, I think they are trying to trade him to the Dolphins. I'm not saying that this is like the only team that they're trying to trade him to. I know that actually, honestly, to be real with y'all, the 49ers are still up there. I know my Carolina Panthers are up there, even though Matt Rule said he's going with Sam Darnold, which you don't need to do, buddy. Because I'm not even going to I'm not even going to get on y'all about Sam Darnold. But, yeah, I think they're trying to trade him. I think they're seriously talking with the Dolphins and trading.
I don't like that because Tua hasn't got a fair shake. To be perfectly, his rookie year he didn't get a fair shake because the coach kept on Brian Flores. Speaking of Brian Flores, he just got out coached by Urban Meyer. I don't think he's as good as coach as people think he is, especially But anyway, you got Tua who wasn't given a fair shake last season. He kept on getting yanked in and out. And then this season, he's been kind of hurt. So he really hasn't been given, in my opinion, he hasn't been getting a fair shot. So why are you going to, for me, I want to give Tua a fair shot. Let's see what he really has. Give him the rest of this season. I understand Brian Flores is trying to give him man Tua a fair shot. But going on to this game, Texans and Cardinals, I don't think this is going to be a close game. This might be my first time picking the Cardinals. I know I got to check back, but I got Cardinals winning 35-17. Don't trust. Yeah, the whole franchise needs a complete overload. Overhaul. Sorry, overhaul. The whole franchise needs an overhaul. But go ahead, Kate.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got obviously, Houston is not winning this game, so I got Houston winning. I got JJ Watt going stupid. I hope DeAndre goes stupid as well. 2 touchdowns. I'm looking for DeAndre. So, yeah.
So I was like, you had Houston winning? What are you talking about? I know you meant the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
But, all right, So we're going to say the best game for last. The last game we're going to pick. We got the Bengals at Ravens. I'm going to go ahead first here. I'm sorry, KJ. I got Bengals winning 23-20. Yes, I think the Bengals are going to come in to M&T Bank Stadium. I think it's still called, right? I think they're going to come in and we're going to beat your Ravens.
Honestly, I think upset.
I think this upset is going to happen. I think Jamar Chase is going to have a couple touchdowns from Joe Burrow, and yeah. And then once again, I'm
gonna pick Baltimore just because we at home and this is my team and this is the division. So any other time I might pick Cincy, but
I think the Bengals are going to win this game, and Jamar Chase is going to continue my Rookie of the Year campaign for him. As I said at the beginning of the season. I'm just saying, just keeping it 10 toes, people. But we're gonna wrap this whole up with our last second shout outs. KJ, so who do you got to shout out?
So we gonna backtrack and go back to basketball. I want to shout out my boy LaMelo Ball for the Charlotte Hornets, starting point guard. This man, we was down. We were down. I'm not gonna flex. We was down. Let's see how much. I think at one point in the third quarter, with 8:45 left, it was 84-63. 7 minutes later, it was 86-88. Charlotte winning. Ooh. My boy LaMelo Ball had 31 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. And did y'all see how he pulled up? This man pulled up in a lime yellow Lambo truck, bro, with the matching fit. This man had the lime green and black. The lime yellow and black trench coat on. It looked like he had, y'all ever see like them kids trying to sneak into the movie theaters, and they and they standing on top of each other's shoulders. That's what it looked like. But that man was fresh, bro. Shout out to that boy LaMelo Ball, man. I hope you ball out this year.
Well, I've got to give my last second shout out to Appalachian State. Y'all upset Coastal Carolina. You know, this school is all. Hey, they are upset you. They are upset you. Like anytime you have. Anytime you have Appalachian State on your schedule and you're a ranked team, just watch out. You do not know when they gonna strike, because and guess what? A few nights ago, that was their night. They beat Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina was looking forward to be undefeated and have an out-large bid for like a New York Six bowl, or even get into the college football playoff. But that ain't happening now. So shout out to Appalachian State beating Coastal Carolina. So, but ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have. I am MC Ron with his co-host
Kenneth,
and we are keeping it 10 toes down. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you heard, please share it. Share with people you know, you love. Maybe the girl across the street. Maybe the roundaway girl. Shout out to LL Cool J.
the one across the corner. Hey, before we wrap up, like I said, millennials, anybody born after 98, I need y'all. Really, anybody born after 97, I need y'all to go do that homework.
Yeah, do some homework and found out how good these players that y'all call quote unquote trash really are. Okay,
Melo and Vince Carter.
Exactly, and T Mac, that's my boy.
And T Mac before he got hurt. Shout out T Mac.
Yeah. But we are signing off. Y'all have a great night.